I really hate it when people feel like they're failing at fitness, when the truth is the plan is generally failing them. Now, does this sound a little bit like you, my friend? You start strong, you've got a new gym buzz, you've got a new diet. Basically, it's going to be a brand new you. Then 2 weeks later, life gets busy and it all starts to go a little bit tits up. You're back to square one and you think it's your fault. It is not you. It's a broken approach. And today I'm going to show you how you can fix that for good. And if you want some no-nonsense help that actually works, like really does actually work, hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video. Now, most plans only work when life is seemingly perfect. These plans assume you have endless time, endless energy, zero social life or social commitments. But that's not real life, is it? Now, this is how the usual loop tends to play out. You go all in, you train every day, you cut all the foods out at once. You rely on motivation all the time. Then when work runs late, the kids get ill, you have a birthday meal one night, maybe you miss one workout, that turns into 2 workouts, you eat off plan once, and you tell yourself you've screwed up, you tell yourself you're a failure, so you just stop everything. The core issue here is that all or nothing mindset. If you can't do it 100%, you just do 0. You treat one day like it defines your whole week, if not your whole month. You judge your progress solely by the scales this morning, instead of looking at the trends across the course of the week. Now, this isn't a discipline problem, but it's 100% a strategy problem. You need a plan that survives the most chaotic weeks, and that is going to be the standard you're going to set. So stop chasing perfect and start chasing consistency. I want you to use floor and ceiling goals. Your floor goal is going to be your minimum on a hard day, and your ceiling goal up here is going to be your ideal on a great day. So an example of this would be floor goal, 20 minutes of training. Ceiling goal is going to be 45 minutes of training. Your floor goal is going to be 7,000 steps, and your ceiling goal could be 10 to 12,000 steps. You see, with this method, you win either way because you keep your streak alive, and that is so important. So I want you to create a plan A, plan B, and plan C for the weeks that are going to be chaos. Plan A is going to be a normal 3 or 4 sessions per week. Plan B is going to be 2 full body sessions and some extra steps. And plan C is going to be 2 20-minute strength sessions at home, plus maybe a 10-minute walk after a meal. You see, you are always doing something. You never ever drop to 0 by doing this method. Your identity is going to work wonders too. Never ever say, I am trying to get fit. I want you to remove that from your vocabulary completely. Instead, say, I'm a person who trains. I'm a person who eats well and eats generally like an adult most of the time. Your actions are going to follow your identity, and act like the person you want to become, and start acting like them right now, right this minute. What habits do they have? How do they feel on a day-to-day basis? What can you start doing today to make that a reality? Now, I have a few practical basics that are actually going to work for you long term, so listen up. We need a level of nutrition that fits with your life. So you need to be in a calorie deficit that you can maintain for a consistent amount of time. Never, and I mean never, see food as a punishment. I want you to aim for protein to be at around 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight each day. Fiber should be at around about 25 to 35 grams per day. Aim for 3 to 4 real meals. By real meals, I mean whole foods, and have a planned snack if you need one. You can also use the plate method if that's what you prefer. So the plate method is half the plate of veg or salad, a quarter of lean protein, a quarter of carbs like some rice, potatoes, it could be pasta, a bit of bread maybe, and add a spoon of fats like olive oil or a bit of cheese if you're feeling a bit flamboyant. Okay, so now, what the hell do you do when you eat out? I mean, minefield. This is where most people stress the fuck out all of the time, but please don't panic, amigo. I have got you. Now, when you eat out, I want you to use the rule of 1. Remember that, the rule of 1. 1 starter or 1 dessert, not both. You don't need both, mate. Have 1 or 2 boozy drinks and sip water in between. It will help with your hangover the next day. Pick 1 carb source, not 3. Now, if you want to, you can log it, but don't stress if you can or don't want to. You can learn to eyeball the portions. Something I promote within my coaching is called the 80-20 principle. Now, 80% of the time, you are pretty much on it, okay? So good food, really good quality, and then you can relax the other 20% of the time, which includes things like meals out or going to get pissed with your mates. So there's no need to stress about it. It makes things realistic. Now, with alcohol, I want 2 rules. Never drink on an empty stomach, you absolute maniac. And if you do drink, skip the late night kebab and just eat normal breakfast the next day. That kebab is killing your progress. That one single decision, honestly, will save you thousands and thousands of calories across a weekend. It's actually mind-blowing how many you will save. Then when it comes to your training, we all love a bit of training. Aim for 3 to 4 sessions per week. That will be enough, believe it or not. You don't need to go to the gym 7 days a week. Honestly, there's more to life. Now, full body workouts work for most people, but you can also use a push-pull leg split, or basically any split that you prefer, really. You'll notice that there's no black or white with fitness. It's all down to a bit of structure and a lot of what is going to work for you. And if anyone tells you there's only one way to do something, firstly, they're a bit of a bell end, and secondly, they're wrong. And most importantly, move. Your workout is a tiny portion of your day. It's not your whole day. So I want you to set a step target. It could be 7 to 10,000 steps, and that would be a strong start. You can use 10-minute walks after each meal, and that would add up to 30 minutes per day without even thinking about it. You can even stand up to work for parts of the day, maybe get a stand-up desk. A good one is to park further away from the supermarket or from the office, and also use the stairs over the lifts. I know it all seems common sense, but honestly, this works. And these small changes add up to hundreds and hundreds of calories every single day without the grind of going to a MetaFit class every single day. And also don't forget, sleep is going to be your superpower. Really try to aim for 7 to 9 hours if you can. Now, you might struggle with this. If you do, try this. Try and get the same bedtime every single day. Try and wake up at the same time every single day. And do me a huge favor and don't drink caffeine after 2 p.m. because it stays in your system for a good 10 to 12 hours after, meaning it will probably affect your sleep. And also put the screens down 30 to 60 minutes before bed because that generally overstimulates your eyes and your mind. Now, if you're feeling stressed about things, try and handle it this way. Go for a 10-minute walk outside. Write the one thing stressing you, and that action will really, really help you feel so much calmer about the situation, seeing it on a piece of paper in front of you. You'll feel more in control, and your choices around health and fitness and food will really, really start to improve. And that is, my friend, a very good thing. And here is a plug and play plan that you can start next week. And I'm going to link this below as well so you can access it later, okay? So on Monday, go for a full body session and a 10-minute walk after dinner. Tuesday, steps plus a short core finisher at home. Wednesday, do a full body session, hit your protein target, and get some veg at both of your meals. Thursday, get your steps in, plus maybe a mobility or a light cycle in the evening. And Friday, full body session. Saturday, social meal planned out, go and enjoy yourself. Sunday, get back on it. Walk in the morning, prep 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches for the following week. Little things like this, guys, go a long way. Now, this isn't perfect, is it? But I'll tell you what it is, it's realistic, and that's why it works really bloody well. So here's the truth around all of this. The people who win do not chase perfection. They don't chase perfect weeks. They stack good weeks on top of each other. They keep a floor. They refuse to drop to zero. They train, they walk, they eat like an adult most of the time. They don't let one meal ruin their whole week. They just get back on track the very next meal. Now, if you found this helpful, like this video please, drop a comment with your biggest struggle, and subscribe if you want more straight talking advice every single week. I'll drop a video every single week for you guys. And if you want more structure and even some one-to-one coaching, I run programs that build exactly these types of systems with every single client individually, completely customized to them. The links for them are in the description below. Either way, use the tips and you will be miles ahead of where you were this time last month. Have a great one, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.